Well, good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to read the December the 2nd, just for today, in a meditation for you. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. The title of the meditation for today, let's go ahead and get that screen up. The title of the meditation for today is Recovery, Our First Priority. We have to keep our recovery first and our priorities in order. That comes from the basic text, page 82. Before coming to NA, we used many excuses to justify our use of drugs. He yelled at me. She said this. My partner left. I got fired. We used these same excuses for not seeking help for our drug problem. We had to realize that these things kept happening because we kept using drugs. Only when we made recovery our first priority did these situations begin to change. We may be subject to the same tendencies today, using excuses for not attending meetings and being of service. Our current excuses may be of a different nature. I can't leave my kids. My vacation wore me out. I have to finish this project so I can impress my boss. But still, if we don't make recovery our first priority, chances are that we won't have to worry about these excuses anymore. Kids, vacations, and jobs probably won't be in our lives if we relapse. Our recovery must come first, job or no job, relationship or no relationship. We have to attend meetings, working the steps, call our sponsor, and be of service to people and others. These simple actions are what make it possible for us to have vacations, families, and bosses to worry about. Recovery is the foundation of our lives, making everything else possible. Just for today, I will keep my priorities in order. Number one on the list is my recovery. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Recovery has to be my first priority. Everything that I would count as something on my gratitude list, right? Family, job, career, friendship, peace of mind, relationship with God. Many of those things that would go on my gratitude list are a direct result of my keeping my priorities in order, with recovery being number one. It's not easy, day in and day out. It's not easy, but that's why we practice putting it first. It's a practice. It's not a perfect presentation. It's a practice of recovery that we keep working on adding the things to our lives that help us be the person that we say we want to be. Attending meetings, working the steps, calling our sponsor, being of service to God and others. Those are fundamental things that we do, right? In recovery to maintain it. Those are the things that actually establish our foundation. And everything else is built on top of that. Today, won't you make a decision to put your recovery first? All that stuff that's keeping you busy and out of the loop of actively recovering, all of those verbal slips that you're having, those mental relapses that you're having, all of those things are probably as a direct result of something that we stopped doing. We're no longer monitoring that. We're not trying to maintain a conscious contact with the God of our understanding, right? So if you want to get back to that recovery-filled individual that people enjoy having conversations with, that individual that doesn't procrastinate, that individual that people welcome and want to have more. If you want to get back to that, let's make recovery our first priority. And everything else, I believe, everything else will fall in line. My name is MightyStream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to. Take care.